All right, welcome back to the Tony Hawk Marathon, everybody. We've only got 2 more runs left. We got this and one right after it. Just a heads up reminder, I don't know, to everybody, your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits help support the weekly Hotfix content. Please consider supporting if you like this marathon, you want us to do more of this kind of stuff, or if you like the weekly shows we do. And also just a reminder, for from June 15th to July 15th, GDQ's portion of the subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits will be donated to Doctors Without Borders. So if you want to save it until then, that works too. And the GDQ Highlights channel will feature probably a bunch of things from this marathon, because there's been a lot of real goofy things that have occurred. So ! highlights in chat to learn a little bit more about that. Now that said, Packle, this is a game that does not look like any other Tony Hawk game that we've seen so far. What's up with Project 8?
Tony Hawk's Project 8 is, some would say, probably the last good Tony Hawk game made by Neversoft. Right before Proving Ground. Proving Ground was okay, but for me, this is like the last good Neversoft game. But entire stick around this one is you are thrown straight into an open world. It's an open world game, just like Thaw was in a way. And you go from rank 200 to rank 8. And we're going to do that in like hopefully less than 50 minutes. 45, we're like really good pace. But we're going to get the entire point is we'll see when we see the opening cutscene. Tony Hawk's in town. We're going to see him one more time, or a few more times rather, in this run. And he's just going to tell us, hey, about this new team that he's having. Top 8 runners get into it. Or top 8 skaters get into it, rather. We're going to get there really quickly. With me today, well, I have 2 fantastic people. Hello, Ace. Hello, Bigelow. How are y'all doing?
Hi, I'm Ace.
Hi, I'm Bigelow. I'll say a couple more words than Ace. There we go.
Got to show down. Also, Packle, before we get started, I know you didn't just put a :3 as your skater name, whatever the heck.
His high GDQ :3. Thank you.
Yeah. Want to explain that one, buddy?
Why not?
Negative.
Fair enough. All right.
Anyways, I've had this opening cutscene right here. This Tony Hawk, guys. Look at him. Oh! In HD glory.
Oh my god, he has so many polygons.
He has so many polygons.
Oh, yeah. Just a quick heads up, if you've been paying attention and following the marathon, this game released the same year as GBA DHJ. Let that sink in.
We just found that out earlier, too. All right, so time's about to start as soon as we load in. And let's go.
All right.
All right. So right off the bat, would be, popping off with some butt slaps and
start.
So starting off on our first goal here, just doing a 180 flip over the fence. Easy as that.
So I know on rank 1 you obviously want to complete most goals, but is it going to be mostly AM for any percent, or are you going to just kind of mix and match?
So how this works is every goal, most goals, there's some like story goals that don't have it. Like this one doesn't have any like difficulties, it's just do it. But they have AM, Pro, and Sick. They have varying difficulties. And to get into top 8, all the game looks for is for you completing goals and getting AM. It doesn't matter if you do all Pro, all Sick, you go up at the same rate. It doesn't make things any faster. The only time I start looking for Pro is if you're trying to get a top 4. Oh, nice slip trick. If you want to get into the top 1, then you have to do a lot of stick goals, if not all of them. That's where break 1 cadence comes in. That's a much different category, much longer. That's 2 hours and 2.5 hours long. And it's really, really hard. And it's not too bad. But we're going to pretty much doing every goal on amateur, some on pro, some on sick, depending on how things go. And we're going to do it really, really quick.
That was good. And you want to explain the version differences real quick, because that's pretty important.
Oh, yes. So right there, I can just, you can force bails in this game. So if you force a bail into a wall plant, on some goals, it makes things faster. So the version differences is there is 2 generations for this game. There's the PS2 Xbox version, which is practically the same game. Then, well, 3 if you count PSP, I guess. Then you have 360 and PS3 is their own version. So because they're such different games, Xbox to PS3 and is their own category. PS2 and Xbox is their own category, and PSP is by itself because it's really, really different. So 360 is the fastest version between 360 and PS3. PS3 is so much slower, it's ridiculous. And then that's on top of the fact that on 360 you can play unpatched. There's a patch that came out for this game. Don't know when, not too long after the game came out, because this game, as you will find, has very bad lag bugs. The game will randomly chug, it will randomly hitch, it will randomly just crash. That happens too. I have a backup save in that case. No. Okay, let's try this again. I'll talk about this mechanic in a second. It's kind of annoying. Should be fine there. But
Good job.
there we go. First try. But PS3 and Xbox 360 versions are the same. 360 is faster. Unpatched is even faster because unpatched we play at 60 FPS. They try to make a patch where they try to stop hitching and messing up of the game like slowing down by limiting the frame rate, but it didn't really work too well. Oh my god, what the heck was that? Did I even start that? I hope it did. Okay, I did. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't give out the indicator. So I'm playing unpatched, which is on 360 you can just delete patches, which is nice. And right there, like I say, because we talk about this, I've been missing a lot of stuff. No, get back here. All right, try this again. Turn around. All right. Try this again.
The too long didn't read is PS3 lags a lot more.
Yes, it does. It lags a lot more.
And third time's the charm on that one.
That was weird. Are you gonna try? Oh no, I bailed into it then. So right here, if you do a backflip spin into this cutscene, you kind of like come in off the board, but I just did it too early and I just bailed. Whatever. It's just it's funny. It doesn't really add to the gameplay in any way.
Show me you can ride, and I'll see what I can do to get you noticed by Tony and his crew.
So one thing I didn't get a chance to go over because I was talking about versions is back in the skate park, I did a trick called video skip. It was discovered by myself or Papa Fog when we started around this game out back in like 2015. And we kind of just implemented it. It is, and it's a super ancient run, super slow too. But the trick is if you cancel out of the Rodney Mullen cutscene and then go to the main menu and then load back in, the game continually thinks, hey, there's supposed to be a phone call that comes up, but it doesn't. So it's just going to continually be in that state, and we're not going to be interrupted by phone calls or anything else for the rest of the run, which is really cool because the phone call is the main issue with them. Nice. Can I just get out the... Thank you.
There we go. Oh my lord.
That bench was just like not allowing me to go.
It's pretty sticky.
Phone calls in this game get in the way, and they stop you in your momentum, or they can mess up your momentum. Oh, I missed it. No. I'll come back for it. This is a backup share for that.
Hey, nice going. You just got yourself sponsored by my company, Stereo.
Where was I at? Oh, yeah. So the entire point of it is just to skip on the cutscene. We don't have to worry about phones anymore, so we don't have to worry about it randomly popping up, which is really nice. It kind of gets in the way, especially in some sections. That's like the most powerful skip in the game because it saves like upwards of 2 minutes plus, depending on your movement. So it's as easy as that. So along the way, I messed up that one secret spot token. There's about 32 scattered throughout the entire game. You want to get most of them for this route because we're not going to do every single AM goal. We're going to try getting a bunch of gaps and those secret spot tokens along the way. We want to get the ones that are obviously like the most possible, the ones that we know are going to be on the way during the next goal. We don't want to go too far off the beaten track.
So there's a pretty cool strat here. Packle's just going to come up here onto this slice of pizza, grab this token, and just drop down onto the floor and knock all of the pins.
For whatever reason in this game, if you drop down from a high ledge, it gives you like this shockwave effect, and it messes up the pins, and we take advantage of it right there because they're so close to it.
That shockwave effect he's describing is actually fake. He's an earthbender. That's the actual game mechanic that he refuses to explain.
All right, important. Good job. Good landing.
And so I need to address something I've been seeing in chat. That is not Charlie Day. That is, in fact, Jason Lee. I don't know why I was seeing that so much.
Mashing too hard. So we're coming into our first instance of a classic goal, because they didn't have classic in this game like they did for Thaw and Thug 2, but they wanted to still incorporate it in the game, in the main story. So in each main area, you get one classic goal, which is in the same vein as, you know, a regular 2-minute timer, do all the goals type of thing. So we're trying to do it just enough for the M, which is, luckily enough, usually it's just combo, get high score, high combo, and 6 score, and we land it, and that's all we need.
Nice.
You just like that. That's like the easiest way to get that combo, and then we can come over here and start over the next area and just continue from there. This category is incredibly fast-paced, and there's a lot of minute things that you would never think about, but that can kind of get in the way.
There's also quite a bit of retry goal and checkpoint spamming that you'd see in Thug 1 or 2 as well.
Some stalls
up.
Easy.
Yep. You get a little Stoken right there.
Steal that girl Stoken.
Do you end up spending Stokens on this run? I assume not.
Not in this run. Theoretically, it would probably be faster, but the problem is, special tricks, all special tricks are 75 Stokens, and at the only points in the run where you're next to the skate shop to buy them, you don't have nearly enough. Oh, I'm going later.
Okay.
Whoa.
Later,
Well, that can happen sometimes.
That was a good boost. So these goals, the bail goals, kind of reminiscent of, can you hit the X button? Appreciate it. Of the skate, you know, Hall of Meat goal type things you see. What you're supposed to do is just bail, and you get, you know, points depending on how much damage you do yourself. The problem is it's all RNG. It's incredibly infuriating to the point of that it's impossible, based on what I know, to keep it kind of consistent enough. Luckily on AM, all you need to do is just, you know, get a couple bones broken, which isn't super difficult. Sometimes it can be kind of annoying. Even if you fall from the highest height in the game, you'll have different outcomes every single time, and it's really, really dumb.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
That was insane. That was amazing.
Also, I almost got that one.
For some reason, jumping off your board in a certain way just like completely cancels your momentum, allowing you to get far more grinds than you honestly should be able to on that rail there.
Since I missed that one token early, that one special spot token earlier, I'm trying to go for it right here. Got it.
Stay close.
Nice.
Something we haven't mentioned is when you're on these line goals, the cameraman just has a perfect fix on your exact location, so you got to imagine his wrist is just kind of going all over.
I was trying to go for a gap right there, but I couldn't get it.
Oh yeah, do you get gaps for this run?
Yeah, you get as much as you can. Usually it's pretty much the ones you get in the middle of the combo, going to and from areas, or if, like, say, this one right here, like, it's right there, you might as well get it. So how the game works is, if you do an AM goal, most AM goals give you only 1 rank. If you do, like, say, a video goal, it'll give you 2 ranks. If you do classic, it gives you 3 ranks. Pro goals give you 5. If you do enough gaps and find enough secret spot tokens, it'll give you another one, but that, oh no, I jumped too early. That number goes up as you rank up as well. So at first you'll get like 1 really easily, but it'll just exponentially get higher and higher. I don't know the exact formula for it or anything like that. But after a little bit, it's worthless to go for more gaps or more secret spot tokens, because it's not going to give you anything.
As far as I'm aware, this is the only mainline game where collecting gaps helps towards the main progression of the game.
Yes, it's incredibly important in rank 1 as well, because we're skipping out on doing some really stupid sig goals. Because rank 1 is literally just complete 95% of all goals on sick. Let me land this. And you have to find like 52% of all gaps to make sure you don't have to do 100%. Because there are some sick goals that are, honestly, they did not test it, and literally you will never be able to convince me otherwise that they never tested those goals. They're so bad. I could have landed right there, but it's probably safer just to wait.
I don't think that was 150 feet. I'm gonna be honest, Chief.
The game does give you like a little bit of some extra feet on top of that.
Good eye, recruit.
So like you'll like get out of it, and it'll give you like an extra 5 or 6 or so. I'm trying to go for a strat right here.
There it is.
Oh, that's it. Okay. You can triple butt slap over there and get that CD, but it's really hard to hit. I might be good at butt slaps, but the game triple butt slapping in this game is a little wonky.
And since it was last explained like 5 hours ago, butt slapping, the in shorthand, is just getting multiple late ollies via a glitch. Really
Yeah,
all it is.
it's been in since Thug 1. You pretty much go off a ledge, do a trick such as a kickflip or a grab trick, and then you mash ollie on top of that, and you just get extra height. You can do it with special tricks as well, but usually those are by accident.
And for those curious, a butt slap is short for button slap. So,
Is that actually real, or I thought that was just a theory?
no. Oh, I'm like pretty certain it's button slap, but you know,
This is one
they
we
call it a
need
butt
to
slap.
I always heard it was
Is it-
because it looked like your character was hitting themselves in the butt with the skateboard.
It's one of those things. I'm sure George, if he's still here, could probably say it in the chat, because he
go for
definitely knows. He's been around the same long as I have. He would know the origins and all that jazz.
George is like a wise sage.
Who withholds information like a wise sage.
We haven't earned it all
You
yet.
need not know this knowledge, for it is too powerful for your skating. Good.
All right, I'm gonna try going for this. I hit it a few times in practice. Let's see. No. We go for like I would say two
One more time.
Uno mas.
You only need one more.
No, one more time. One more time
One
for
more,
realsies,
one
and
more.
we'll do it normally.
Yeah.
Because it's really cool to hit it.
I meant this one more.
Okay, nope, that's
Did you sell your turbo controller?
yeah, I probably did. So these hello. So these buses have like a weird hitbox going off the back because they're slow, like angled or no rounded. So figure out like where to just start the butt stop's a little wonky. Whatever. It usually, if you did get a triple butt stop, you jump up there really fast. One thing I didn't mention this as well. In most Tony Hawk games, if you rail hop, it's very easy for you to lose your balance. For this game, you can rail hop without losing balance at all. So I will rail hop whenever possible if I need to go up slopes. Hello, Ollie?
Good job.
Hello?
It's amazing how much easier these goals are when you aren't doing the sick variations.
Yeah, this one in particular is like evil because you're like you might have enough time by the end of it. Oh. Also, shouts to lag. Don't worry, it is not your stream. It's literally just the game.
All right, Sonny. Here's the grudge.
And
children.
PS3 is worse.
Yeah, I'm glad The Shining made a cameo and
Yeah, just do the
slide this back.
540 shove to red rum flip.
The biggest reason for this area being so laggy, by the way, is very nice. Got that. Sometimes that's annoying to get. School is like at the epicenter of like 5 different levels. There's this level, which you have already loaded. Then you have skate park right behind me. You have suburbia like right across to my right. You have slums across the way. Then you have Main Street right next to it. So it's very easy to like accidentally load into another load trigger, and the game will just not have a good time.
You see, that's actually the one spot that the other 2006 video game, DHJ GBA, actually does better, because it doesn't load in things you can't see.
Yeah, they try to go for this like seamless loading thing, which would work. Like if they did it now, it would probably work fine. But
Yeah.
back then, oh boy, They pushed this thing to its limits in the game. The Xbox barely came out. They cannot keep up.
Certainly ambitious.
Getting some extra gaps here. Going for a gap right here. Then count the. You want to get the gap and you want to get that at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't count, which whatever. Some quick wall shuffles up there. And we're back in Suburbia for a moment to do a couple more goals. We're kind of just like cleaning up some extra goals along the way. Oh, I can't count. That was like not even 2. I was like barely even 2.
It was 1.5.
1, 2, 3. Boom. I did it.
And yes, remember, all the lag you're seeing, it's worse on PS3.
It is infinitely worse. You will lose minutes on PS3.
Client showing.
But we'll come back to Suburbia. There's a couple goals here we're going to do real quick. Then we're going to be heading off to go to Slums finally.
That's the factory place, right? Or like right before it.
Yeah, right before it.
Can you tell I'm very knowledgeable of this game?
You are
ThePackle is
very.
one of 2 people that's like ever seriously ran this game, so. Did you soft lock there?
No, I just got confused because that was
Okay.
that was a transfer.
It was a wild transfer, I will say so.
That was a transfer.
It was one of the transfers of all time.
Okay. You kind of want to jump at a certain point on these posts, but if you do it too late or too early or too late, it won't even count the jump. All right, now we'll come back to skate park for a moment. Then we're going to clean up when we're in school. I was hoping she was in a better position. Had an itch. My nose. So I'm going to try doing a cooler new strat I found for Classic here. That's a little bit harder. It's really cool though if I hit one. If you come out with some goals, sometimes it won't let you bonus out, which is kind of annoying.
That is been a thing in Tony Hawk games for eons.
Yeah.
Probably since 4, where you talk to people. If you like hold Ollie while you start the goal or like talk to them, sometimes it'll lock you out of being able to bonus. Or no component even.
Failed there.
Yeah.
I found that like switching stance will help with that, but oh well.
Yeah, switching stance, entering pressure, stuff like that. Did you mean to miss combo or did you just miss combo?
I was trying to do a sick goal and I forgot how many points it was. I thought it was 550k. It's 600k.
Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna get combo real quick. This is a good run, by the way.
We got
This is
Kobo.
Fantastic. Kobo.
Gobo.
All right. Then we're gonna retry goal. Jump up here and goal. Then we're gonna try going up here, and then we're going to school 2 for a moment. Then we can start our slums. A little bit of just going back and forth because this is kind of how the route went. Oh, okay. So that's hard to hit. There's a really bad low trigger literally right there. So if you have a bad lag spike, oh my lord,
Jesus.
Jesus,
That was
This ladder is
You will,
huge.
spicy.
Oh my god.
you will not go very far.
That was an incredibly sized ladder. I'm sorry.
Watching the route
Hello?
for this game is very interesting because it's a lot more akin to, say, Thug 2 Story than it is like Thug 1 or Thaw in terms of how open it is.
Yeah, and there's been like, I don't even know how many iterations of the route because it used to be between me and Papa Fog. I started picking this game up first, and Fog was like, "I'll join you." That lag spike completely threw me off my groove. I'll be honest. He would make a route, I would make a route. Nice. Then we would just battle each other. We had like a good world record war for a solid like 2 months. Just trying to see who would figure out the best route. We just kept on routing out things, figure out new tricks, new techniques that just made things faster for certain goals.
You on the board?
I'm glad this guy is in the route. I don't know why I find it so funny. Maybe it's just the concept.
That's just the entire game as a whole. Okay. I had to do a boneless, but I didn't do it at all. And then I did trick, and then it's like, yep, fail. So right here, I need to go for. Is it actually? Hello. Okay. There's a secret spot token I need to get. I need to unlock a secret area to get there first. So just doing that to unlock the secret area. I'll come back to that in a moment. We just walk around.
That was a really good turnaround.
I've had better. It's kind of annoying at some spot. Hello? Can you, thank you. Sometimes it's annoying. Sometimes you'll honestly just keep on going in the direction you had the momentum. But luckily it was fine right there. All right, now I have a few more goals here in Main Street that we need to clean up. And in fact, it's just one goal. We're just getting this goal because it's super quick. And it puts us in a little bit of a position to come over here and get this secret spot token. I'm getting blown around because of lag. See, my favorite part about this game is this is like one of the only games where I could actually blame everything wrong about my play on the lag.
That sounds like some massive copium, but you're mostly right.
I mean, could you question me? Could you?
Listen, I just
Nah,
don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what I'm saying.
that's true.
There's a bit of a different route here. I'm going to do here. We used to like go and get the candles lit, and then that was going to be like the last goal we needed. But I could just go into nail the trick, make my own trick up like this.
Whoa. This trick is sick. Yo.
Making me seasick.
And that's enough points for sick. It's about 3 seconds faster. It's really hard to get points in this game. Like, they nerfed points so hard from Thaw into this game. It is really hard to get high combos in this game. Shouts to Andy's Closet, by the way.
No way!
Keep it going!
Thank you. Sometimes that wall ride is annoying.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So for another goal we have to do, we have to unlock the secret shortcut between slums and the park, which is just come over here, go down here, you'll go flying with the fire, and then it just kind of blows up this building because, yay, damage to
This
buildings.
game really is
What?
bug too.
I didn't even see it blow up. It just went from like a building to not a building.
It just became a texture. There's a texture that appeared where it was going to explode.
All right.
Oh, this goal's in the run.
This is the only. This is the only instance of a goal like this
Oh, dear.
because it's so quick. Okay, so just get 100, and then it's need to bail out twice.
Ah!
Later.
All right. Sure. Why
Okay.
not?
Cool. This game does that. Then that's like the only instance of the goal like that for the rest of the run. The rest of them are just like go through the gates. Also, a cool thing about this game, there's actually drop down built in. I don't have to mod or anything like that. It's pretty chill.
Oh, you mean there's actually like parity between versions?
Yes.
Amazing.
So if there was a PC version, I no doubt it would not be in the PC version.
Although I guess it has its own problems with PS3 versus 360, so it's not entirely true. Just out of curiosity, is this game compatible with Xbone or Xbone X at all?
Nope, unfortunately it is not. I wish. I'm kind of having hope that if the Activision deal with Microsoft goes through, then this might be added to backwards compatibility. I doubt it because it's still all the licenses they have to get for all the games.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, you mean like the several dozen real people likenesses?
Well, and the music too, on top of that.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's more important.
I think that's the people's the easy part. Doing the music is going to be the hard part because, there's the music industry and everything.
Yeah, true.
So it's unfortunately not compatible with Xbox One, Xbox Series X, or anything like that. I have hope. I don't have a whole lot of hope. There's only some of it. So unfortunately, 360 is the fastest version for now.
This is a really
Yeah.
dope goal, honestly.
Yeah. Shout-outs to Jeep. That's it.
Shout out some more brand deals.
Yeah.
So this goal right here is terrible. You don't ever do the amateur goal if you have to. Just do a spine transfer nose grab front flip, not memeing, because it's actually more consistent than the amateur goal.
But it gave you the.
Don't question it.
Why
No,
though?
no. If you do the amateur goal, it's more inconsistent. But I did the pro goal right there, the pro version.
I think Ace is just kind of strung up on that. It gave you the AM star for doing the pro goal. Or pro objective.
It gave me pro.
Okay. Well,
All right, let me show you guys a cool new trick, by the way, I found. So if you come up here, get some speed, then do a back turn, do a butt slap, and you go through the level.
oh, we have ascended.
Wow, the only use of a vert slide I've ever seen. Well, vert slide-esque maneuver, I suppose. I don't know what it's called.
It's a quick turn.
Oh, it's just a... Okay, never mind.
Do not disrespect it.
We do not talk about
There we
bird
go. So
slides.
spine transfer nose. We have front flips in chat. Let's go.
They
Hope you guys enjoyed
in new animation.
factory because we're almost done here. I just have a classic goal and then we have the pro goal and we're out. We're not here very long. There's not a whole lot of goals here. But before I do that, I need to do this goal because I always forget it in practice.
Who's here again? P-Rod?
Yes. No, it's not P-Rod. It's a guy.
Oh.
That guy.
Can't believe it.
I don't know pros, okay?
My favorite pro.
You should at least know Campbell's suit.
You're right. I should know Campbell's suit.
Yeah, shouts to Jeep. I don't know if we made it clear that this game was sponsored yet.
I need to get 1,000,000 points here. This is like the most consistent combo I can find without... Ooh, almost canceled out of that.
There we go.
The craziest part is that combo of the Jeeps was probably like over $1 million worth of cars in today's.
Stevie and Dustin. There we go. I know my lore.
Oh, it's not even Campbell. Now I'm the one that's an idiot.
Just some butt slaps to get a quick 15K right there. Then get a quick 25K. Now we're going to do a fun trick over water. We're going to do this grind all the way around back to the beginning of the city park. If I fall off, it sucks. I just have to restart the goal. Ooh, there's a lag spike there. Okay, fine.
It's good. It's good.
I love how they all turn to the camera and clap.
It's like,
Yeah, right.
like, oh, where's the player? Good job.
Okay, now we got that out of the way. We can go straight to over back here to Capital. We have a classic goal here we're going to take care of. Then we're going to go to Hilltop and get ready to go to Fun Park or Unfun Park, whichever you want to call it, because it's not fun. It's not bad on amateur. For any percent, it's not bad. Rank 1, it is. Oh boy, it is a level.
Certainly it is.
Okay, just to get the combo. So I can't. One of the additional objectives is to get 3 flip tricks, but they have to be in separate combos. You can't do 3 flip tricks in the same combo, otherwise the game will count it. So that counts. I did 2 right there. This will be the 3rd. Get that gap as well, which is sick. So that's done, and then we're done with this classic goal.
This is low-key a pretty good run, isn't it?
It's not bad.
Pretty alright.
I honestly don't have my timer up, so I can't really say one way or the other. I had to mash the heck out of Y right here, or triangle because I'm playing a PS4 controller. Talk about that in a minute.
Oh, so you are cheating. Awesome.
Honestly, I'll talk about that.
Just for your curiosity, we're just like a bit over 31 minutes. So
Okay, yeah, it's not that bad of a run. Oh, lag. Okay, so come over here, get this gate. These gate goals are honestly pretty, not too bad on amateur. Again, they're really bad on sick. These type of goals are This game is kind of infamous in the casual scene, like get 100% in because there's so many difficult goals. We talked before about how like they went from THPS 4 to Thug 1. They're like, oh yeah, we need to introduce difficulties, and they're like, okay, we need to make things hard again, and then not test the hard goals. So that's what they did for most of the hard goals in this game. And it's really hard to get 100%, which includes, you know, everything, all gaps and everything. The gaps aren't the hard part. There's so many sick, really weirdly made sick goals that you're probably going to pull your hair out by the time you get 100%.
Potentially the most difficult game in the series.
I would say it is to 100%. 100%. It is definitely one of the hardest in the series, if not the hardest.
Because I'm pretty sure I 100% improved Proving Ground, or at least got close, and I don't remember it being as hard as Project 8. But
rank 1, I love rank 1, but it wants me. There are some days I'm like nope.
Difficulty only rivaled by Simpsons skateboarding.
Yeah, Simpsons skateboarding is probably harder, TBH.
I'm not kidding when I say it might be. Doing all the goals.
I'm not kidding either.
Okay. You really want a challenge?
I'm good. Rank 1's my limit. All right, so this is doing a stale fish up here. There's a way to do this, like, without having to go up that, but it involves a double butt slap, and I don't really trust my butt slaps today, so just gonna do that. However, I am gonna try doing this cool trick. I found this right before my AGDQ run years ago, like literally the day before. You can skip literally half the portion of this entire section because you usually have to go all the way around Fun Park and get these gasoline canisters. But if you do this, see if I hit it. First try. Just triple butt slap over that, then you skip the entire second half, or first half, and you can go straight over here. It saves like literally 15 seconds or so.
Does it normally avoid you out if you try to cut it there?
Yes, it will avoid you out and you have to restart. Let's see if the dragon is nice. It is not nice. Don't. It's something at the roller coaster. We think it's the roller coaster. If it's too high up that roller coaster at the very top of the hill, oh no, that's not good.
No.
Well.
Hey, first try, second try.
All right, that was easy. Second try easy. It's that easy, guys. Just do a casual triple butt slap. That's all you gotta do.
It just works.
It just works. But we think it's the roller coaster on top of the hill, kind of throwing things off because it does like. There's some weird things it does in the game. I lied. What do you mean? No, dude. Don't do this to me.
Gotta go fast.
You heard you can still PB.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, we did it.
Hey. All right.
Tony Hawk Gold detection.
I've never had that happen before. Usually if it fails once, it's fine the second try. Everything I knew about this game is a lie. I don't know why I run this. Okay, get a retry goal right there. Get this gap. Retry goal right there. Tuck around. Where the heck are you? There you go. Additionally, another thing as well, didn't really talk about this before, but these camera goals, they're all on a preset combo. They're always going to be the same order, so you can kind of know ahead of time what you need to do. It gets really rough in some later categories for sure. I'm going to try going for a bus stop right here. Okay, I got the secret spot token. That's not difficult to hit, but it's really annoying because there's like so many different ways that the game can just like knock you out, including the roller coaster. The roller coaster is a prevalent danger in this level. I hate how it's here. So I made this new route up last week before another marathon actually. It's found out it's actually a little bit faster. You can actually do this a little bit earlier, and then it saves on a little bit of walking. It saves like about 4 or 5 seconds overall. Get back up. As long as you don't avoid out on that. Because even if you have all your bones broken, there's like an extra like little bit. The game might, it might be too much. Yeah, it's too much. That the game might. Okay, it works second try. It's fine. That the game might not even give it to you. So to do some air hops up here to get some little bit more speed. Sometimes that doesn't go either. There's the trend here, but we're not too much. We're not too much longer. We have a few goals left in the run. Things been going really. Oh, hello. That was a little fast. Taking it fast. Yeah, we're at 46. Might be like, wait, are we at the end of the game? Yes, we are. There is for whatever reason, the game only requires 5 pro goals, pro skaters. You can skip out on the other ones, and at the end of the game, it kind of gives you all their ranks combined for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably like some sort of. I can't even begin to imagine why they did that. So we skipped on a couple.
You mean Tony Hawk games are not counting correctly again?
Yes.
What a shocker.
Oh. There we go. Move this over. I'm going to try going for a double butt slap. Timed double butt slap up this.
You got this.
Easy.
Easy as that.
First try.
Every time.
So we were trying to get to goal rank 35. So once you get to rank 35, then it kind of starts counting down to the rest of the, all the way down to 8, or 9 rather, so we can start the final goal of the game. But we have this wonderful sig goal. There is so much wrong with this sig goal that I hate it with every fiber of my being. Also, the roller coaster and the global timer that kind of mess you up. I don't have pro score. I was like, I don't remember what pro score is.
Whoa! Nice. All right.
Okay.
And another thing with points in this game is, yes, they were nerfed. Like, all the special tricks aren't nearly spammable. They also made flips, like front flips, back flips, manual. So you have to worry about making sure you like flip the right amount as well. It's not just a double tap. So it's not only more annoying because you need to do more tricks and whatnot, but it's also just straight up harder sometimes. All right, I am correct in that, right? There's no like special auto flip.
Yeah, there's no special ones. You have to do them manually, which kind of sucks. Oh, nice. I thought I got out of that manual, but I didn't. Another thing as well, special tricks are really powerful. Or special tricks into backflips or front flips is really powerful, but you just don't see them a whole lot in this category. But they can give you a lot of points. So now we're at 34. This should take me down to 33, and this will start the countdown to 8. Yep. Which means I got everything I needed for the rest of the game, and then go straight over to Tony and start the final goal. This is an auto scroller for 2 minutes, so have fun. I'm gonna be messing around a little bit. For winning and getting getting to 9th, we are literally just auto scrolling a little bit. So literally, it's just you just do a bunch of tricks. It can be above that little yellow marker. I'm gonna do enough for a little bit, kind of screw around, do some more tricks. That's really about it.
All right.
First try neural plant. Let's go.
You're gonna void out. ThePackle.
It's fine. So there's a glitch that was, I think, it was kind of in Thug 1, but not really useful. It's called Neuroplant. And if you wall plant into a wall and bail at the exact same time, which in this game you can just bail on command, you get sent flying. And there is an actual possible application of using this, but it's so hard and it's so inconsistent that it's impossible. There might be a way to like skip the second part of this mission entirely, but it's task only, and we don't have task tools, so I can't really test it to begin with.
Oh,
so.
by the way, while we're on this auto scroller, you want to explain how you're using DualShock 4 on 360?
Oh yes, so I'm playing with the DualShock 4, as you see. Boom. So I am using a device called a Cronus Max. You can also find a Cronus Zen or whatever, and you might be like, oh, that's a cheating device, which it is in its actuality. But another fun thing about it is that you can use any controller on any console, in this case on 360, I don't want to use the 360 controller because I don't like the 360 controller at all. Don't at me.
Sacrilege, but okay.
Yeah, you're wrong, but continue.
So this allows me to pretty much like bind. It automatically binds it for me. It allows me to automatically bind the 360 inputs to my DualShock 4. So all I have to do is just plug it in. I do have to do one thing with starting up with this thing. As soon as I start my console, as soon as I start my console, I have to like plug in a 360 controller. So that way I can get the authentication packets for the USB. And as soon as it gets that, then I can actually use an eControl 1. I can use literally anything as long as it's USB. So that's kind of it. I've fondly been told that people think I use a cheating device or a cheating controller because it butts up so well over the years.
The patented ThePackle turbo controller.
To the point that there's actually people on Twitter that actually said I was cheating at one point, by the way. That was fun.
Wait, like for real?
Yeah, it was before I deleted my account, re-brought it up, but someone did accuse me of cheating. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
I can do an exhibition right now with me mashing, okay? I just know how to time things and whatever, but it's kind of become a meme in the community that I just have like a turbo controller.
It's less relevant now because now you become an old man. Everyone can triple butt slap. It's
and
just
you have perfect where
now.
she can just like quad on command, and it's like, okay, I've been user.
Yeah, sorry, the future's now.
Yeah, future's now, old man. I'm just the guy that's hanging around because I want to hang out with the cool kids. All right, but we're coming up to the end of the game, so that's pretty cool. Oh my lord, lag. Yo, it's Tony Hawk again.
Oh my
This is the last time you guys are gonna see him for the rest of the marathon because we don't have much left.
That's true.
So we got to do inverts into. Fine. That's fine.
That was almost not it.
See, the best part is that's actually task strats right there.
Yeah, it's very intentional.
They're very intentional task strats right there.
I believe.
Match as an exhibition now. Man, I have to get my everything set for it though. That's a problem.
Hold on, I gotta get my macro up.
Is Coop one of the cool kids? I would say so. You have a record, and Thaw, I'll count it. You have to be a certain type of person to get that.
That sounds like an insult more than a compliment. But
you take that as you will. If you want to make an insult, you can.
Yeah, go for a Thaw classic co-op,
yes, the real record.
A new hot thing.
Right up there with tutorial percent and all vehicle missions.
All right, so we're coming up on the end of the run. Literally, I just have to do one more thing and it's done. Yay! Okay, now to do a nail the trick, get 12K. That's easy. Literally free.
It's your super cool trick.
Flip.
Oh, you're so what? Oh!
Nailed it. And time.
That was a very long and. It's him.
Congratulations.
That is the legend, the GOAT.
I knew you had
Later.
where you are compared to the other amateur skaters I've signed. If you want to
So,
move up, you'll need to go
quick
back and get
shout-outs.
some of the old goals
Shouts
at a
to
harder
Papa Fog,
difficulty
who
level, as
helped
well as
me
the ones you skipped so
make
far.
this route
Once you get
because
enough points, I'll challenge
this
you
was a
again
beast of a
and
game
see
when we
if you
first started. It was like an hour and a half plus. We first thought it was going to be like 2 hours plus for an 80% round, but we found out it was a lot faster. He helped me push this game down really hard. So shout out to him. Shout out to the community as well. I hope y'all have been having as good a time as I have because it's been a very fun marathon. Shout out to my family who have graciously allowed me to play for 12 hours Tony Hawk games. Shout outs to Amy as well for helping put this together. Love you, Amy.
Absolute king.
And before we go off to 1+2, we're going to crash the game real quick. So the sketch shop right here, right? Well, you get some cool goodies in here and some decks and get rid of all these tokens, right? If you hit X or in my case square and then mash start, there you go. You are soft locked in here. You can't get out. You can't start. You can't.
Damn.
None of the buttons work.
You can not
spin
skip
the
leg
compass.
day.
That's about it. You just T-pose in here.
I can't believe the last thing you're
But
showing
yeah,
us
normal.
is just showing us feet. What the hell, man?
Yeah, just
Yeah, normally we have to pay for this.
this is a good game. I would show there's other ones I would show, but I'm really bad at those tricks, unfortunately. I hope you guys enjoy it though. Either way, thank you. And also thank you to Big Law and Ace for helping out commentating. I love y'all.
So,
Of course, dude.
coming up next is actually a bit of an interesting one. It is not a speedrun in traditional sense, but it is the grand finals of a 1+2 IL tournament we've been hosting over the past far too long, 2 months.
2 months. That's not bad.
We
But our track record is pretty good.
Either way, so it's going to, we'll explain more, but in short, it's going to be a best of 5 format, and whoever gets the best IL wins that round. So stick around because Joe Random and Saul are playing, and they are cracked.
Yeah, not much to say. I was going to have y'all explain it before we went to break, but yeah, please look forward to that, and we'll be right back.